In every presidential election, there are states which are almost guaranteed to vote for specific parties when it comes to polling day. Here we can see states leaning to Democrat, blue, and leaning Republican, red. But there are a few states which could go either way each time. These are the all-important swing states. Let's take a look at the biggest of these in a bit more detail. Ohio has been one of the most sought-after swing states for decades because of a large number of electoral votes and the closeness of the vote during each election. Historically, Ohio is very split over which party it leans towards. In the last 10 elections, it has voted for the Republicans 6 times and the Democrats 4. Even with this closeness in winners, the popular vote is still very equally split, as the last 4 elections have shown. This year's election looks to be similarly close-cut. Most independent polls say either different things or that it will be a tie. Only on election day will we know for sure.
Ohio, the northern Buckeye state, has very little in common with the southern Sunshine State, Florida, except that they're both very highly contested swing states.
Florida, the home of Miami, the Kennedy Space Center, and a lot of crocodiles and alligators, is definitely one of the most important swing states. It is a very significant state. In the year 2000, the whole election was put on hold because of a recount in Florida, which eventually decided the result of the election. Although majorly Republican in the previous 10 elections, it must be noted that Florida has only incorrectly predicted a president once in that time. In the last 4 elections, Florida gave each party its vote twice, but as you can see, it could have easily gone either one way or the other every time. Although the most up-to-date polls say that Obama is in the lead, they do so by only 1% at the most. Come November the 7th, we'll know the answer. Though Florida and Ohio are essential swing states, there are others which are key in the election. Colorado, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Virginia, Nevada, Iowa, and New Hampshire. Each of these swing states has its own importance, but together they make up over a third of the electoral votes needed for a president to win their place in the White House. Although only preliminary polls, the swing states, along with the leaning states, are predicted to be putting Obama back in the White House. But let's let the polls decide. Harry Parkhill, Winchester News Online, Winchester.